Everybody say, ah. Say, oh, oh. Say, how can I express my gratitude for all the many things you've done for me? Words are not enough, yeah, to say thank you. Say, Lord, you are my everything. You're my everything. How can I express my gratitude? How can I express my gratitude for all the many things you've
Father, you done for me, yeah.
Words are not enough to say thank you.
So Lord, you are,
Lord, you're my everything.
Say, I call you
Lord, my provider.
I call you Nisi. You are my battle. I call you Rapha. Hey.
You are my healer.
Say, Lord, you are.
Lord, you're my everything.
I call you Jireh.
Lord, my provider.
I call you Nisi. You are my battle. I call you Rapha.
You are my healer.
Say, Lord, you are.
You're my everything.
This is our world. Here we are in our community. There are the laws. There are the regulations. We have BWF solicitors. BWF solicitors, experts in all aspects of the law, family law, civil litigation, all immigration and nationality issues, representation in court, marriage and divorce. We pride ourselves to give you excellent legal services and follow through till we get you the right result and decisions. That is our mutual satisfaction. We have a team of excellent qualified solicitors and support team to help you every step of the way. Our senior partner with over 30 years of unbroken service to the community is a member of the Family Law Panel and has advised several lawyers and institutions in many legal matters. He is qualified to practice both in the UK and in Ghana. Come to us, speak to us, let us represent you. We are your trusted community partners when it comes to the law. Locate us on the 4th floor of the Anna House, 214 to 218 High Road at Seven Sisters in North London, N15 4NP. Nearest train station, Victoria Line to Seven Sisters Station, exit number 2. We are open for all consultations from Monday to Friday, 9:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. Weekends by appointment only. Call us now on 0208 493 7340 or 077 127 61884. BWF Solicitors, your trusted legal partner.
Yeye fema yewo London. Yaji abasobodie bebree. Ne ya redare ewo mranse mu. Eye legal services, be to say family law, matrimonial law, immigration, dispute resolution, Ghanaian customary, any family law. Wo BWFDA, yen solicitors edi enijie ene twitwaje wo na yebo nso nya den kra. Yen partner penimpa Bernardo Wusu aye lawyer ewo UK memu bebru mfie duonu nkron 29 years. BWF solicitors kura won ho. Inti se ba na ebusuansem bi te se child care eya abofrahwe mu awaregya ye ho twema mentwe ene ohye ana injunction ye de to domestic violence so a ye ma legal assistance ya edimu na yie adwuma nso. Yen child care any family team no nim nia wo famu ewe ni eya wo brei mu enu nti ne yeto ye mbo ase ma wafutu a esefata ewo kokoa mu. Yen senior partner obi a Law Society Family Law Accreditation Panel agina tumu no sanso ye member na kyerese eba no se ye gina wachi etwitwaje ewo family any matrimonial cases ho a unni haw kra. Upe advice ewo immigration sensem ho. Wo BWF solicitors die ye immigration team no abredare ewo general immigration ho nsemsem kosi complex immigration, work permit, student visa ho totoye, any entry clearance visas, family visas ni appeals. Yen senior partner eye member na wasa ginatum ewo Law Society Immigration Accreditation Panel. Inti se ye taiwachi a wunni haw kra. Ye bie an office free juada ekosi fiada anopa nonkron pe mu ekosi enumre nonsia eye 9:30 am kosi 6 pm ena memene danso eye appointment nko free anopa nondu ekosi ewia no 9 eye 10 am kosi 4 pm. Yewo 4th floor ewo Anna House 214-218 Tottenham High Road, London N15 4NP. Sawun 93 Seven Sisters Underground nso a eye kwantie bi. Yen senior partner Bernardo Wusu san ye barrister ya gina tumu na oye Ghana Bar Association member ena wasan gina se mranimfo ewo court cases ya efa Ghana law ho. Wa advising local authorities, official solicitors office ni solicitors bebree efa Ghanaian law ho yi na osan yo bia otai kasa ewo radio any TV so fa Ghanaian law ho.
non-stop music, we are flow. Shatta Rocco says so. I don't know. Number one champion.
Rainbow Radio,
Radio, yo, yo.
Africa's best station.
Yeah. Yo, yo.
Rainbow Radio,
Radio.
Africa's best station.
Hey, yo. Non-stop music, we are flow. Shatta Rocco says so. I don't know.
Rainbow Radio, your bonnet yet there, station Papani, 92.4 FM.
Anapay Memma Ovizia Aquaba na Madam Wasi say Mukoso Edino Tudiano Eto Rainbow Radio Anapay Sena Yeno Yawada Anatabiano Yami Odia Chayen BWF Solicitors Omada Kayensa Ewotu Enti yeba abe chichi and common step Osha woman 18 minutes past the hour of 9 a.m. UK time. Yeah, live on 92.4 FM Rainbow Radio. And I was DAB Plus and so London, DAB Plus Manchester. Alex and so ya was so we were tuning up now and also to me Kotier and was so while downloading Rainbow Radio application and so I would see me echo now Kotier and was so Alex and so ni Alex and Kasakache Alexa self with Rainbow Radio UK. I think so we'll call internet and that's why live Facebook Rainbow Radio UK. And I paid the main person message is answer Renoir a quarter. Ain't no main corner main comma lawyer Richard Aquaba and Fambra Jumedian so. Say I feel na minute lawyer and Kasai ain't no Mema lawyer Aquaba na mama no official pa Kesiepa lawyer. Good morning.
Good morning, Madam Irene. Happy New Year.
Many happy returns. Some volume no was very high. Ain't no ebeba from kakra edi amame. Me patcho I Rainbow Radio live on Facebook and so Rainbow Radio UK and I live on FM 92.4 FM. Legal hour with BWF Solicitors. Are on our 4th floor of the Anna House, 214 to 218 High Road, 7 Sisters, N15 4NP. Lawyer, FIFA Fire shall see last week. This week you find it out. Update bang and aba amai.
Yo, thank you very much, Madam Irene. Before you started in the program, no, ma eti for a very good morning and once again happy New Year. We trust Nyamia Duma Yasabishia Thursday morning. The nature say the grace, the favor. We thank you all for joining once again the program. Now, Madam Irene, I'm say, and you're in lawyer Kessie, Madam Annie, and so her, and Obeka hello, actually, na afe, ye the update, quick one, no, abanafe, ye go. And that topic, I'm saying, who said, my best friend be Mr. Cosmos Williams Borton, also Lawyer Richard, haven't you kept us waiting? My tea break is nearly over. Me pacha. Not yet to
not yet to train your man crave. When saying so in so time, so be a funny kind here, a sick room so as well. And you know, you bet sure. Lawyer Annie,
yes.
Okay, me pacho apaba.
Hello, good morning, everyone, and Happy New Year. My name is Annie, and today we will be exploring the topic of whether teachers, carers, and students can apply under the UK Skilled Worker Visa. So today's topic will be in Tree. However, I will be providing a short summary in English at the end. So if you do not understand Tree, please wait until the end. And I hope you all enjoy the program.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Madam Irene, so who they make a show. You're more far you see.
Sana, ni na, sa bro from na ye wono. I say you the frafra.
That's true. So last week, many prophets ACI for some time. It was great. So Oba last week. Now last week, nanka yebedi komobi for Home Office for decision. Omu way forward in moving things forward. Home Office now going digital. So all that we meant was the fact that Home Office say visa applications na more try say streamline and money online, internet, website and that kind of thing. So they are trying to move away from even issue visa krana. Say vignettes at the ball passport. They are trying to do something we call e-visas. Maybe a friend electronic travel authorization (ETA). They say from 2023 up to 2024, or more SSA and the so idea important changes are them going digital no so that therefore aware no so say amount leave to remain in the UK whether student and under the appendix FM family now who say you do leave in the it doesn't matter say even indefinite leave to remain po and the amount say now card biometric residence permit card na the amount no who say na expiry date 31st of December 2024. Intiana for NTS say adentina mewo indefinite. Normally in Kabel say 10-year validity. Then so oma capino up to December 31st 2024. Abribiana may remind them because I'm say a little bit anxious that yamame 5 years, yamame 2.5, but leave now card number the yamame is capped. It's not up to may time limit it's because from 1st of January 2025, Home Office mark card bia ebiem me pacho mense and so am I. Home Office will not be issuing any biometric permit cards because it's all going to be digital. This number sure. Say so pese wo pay juma and I say ebia opese wo ko hwehwe edan and I open benefits. What the biometric card ama whoever the person is. Obe check it with immigration status. Na omakacho say also generate share code nobody share with status or krata. So the question is, me biometric card aba, me permit aba. Echese me krata and I'm elected. I didn't know was me sign the share code ebetre and so it's because that is the starting point of moving away from physical documentation to evidence your residence in the UK. And nunti bibia eco digital obe create if be immigration account obia be create UKVI account wow betimi am manage wo immigration status nti yemfa ne say o passport ewu obetimi ago no login in na wa change o passport na ewu no the updated passport details as because so what travel and now whatever you are doing, you would mention your name, date of birth, your passport number, then anybody who wants to prove or confirm your status can then see that online. So immigration status can always be seen online as opposed to say the card, which is a very, very good thing to do because imagine, like I said, last 2 years, Mrs. Tebi was Scotland, now Ghana, now Okoyira, ne biometric card. It took her about 3 months and sana visa abakruma abeji card. So you don't have to, you won't have this problem anymore because BBA digital and you have to hold a physical card. So free this year, so we are non-visa national. Non-visa nationals near US, Canada, Australia, those people, no. So and I say EU for na kasano. So uba kromuhanum. Na use e-gate na umpeso we are be set. Obey our electronic travel authorization. So already know go online. Now put your details. No matter check who you are, your status, and then you can just come through. They are trying to make sure that airport there won't be any queues. So any visa and some will be do airport you better check your details. They don't want you to come to the airport for them to check whether you can come through or not. They will as soon as you take it. Carriers from one airline now or they will pass your details on and then they will check you up so that obaya now will go through. they are looking also into allowing more people, more nationalities to use the e-gates. Omunyam fa list in mind. Kakra, we are hoping senka kakra nanka Ghana for nkeso yeba na yedi ka check wo Ghana ansa na waba nanka do another passport a fat machine na nko timepi. But they are just trying to make sure that this will be so smoothly done so that a lot of people wouldn't have to queue for their visas to be checked because ni na be digital travelers immigration permissions say your visa amount Ghana and baby will be na obeba near the can check your details do airport home and ya check your you can then go through smoothly. So these are the EE thing that Home Office is trying to do. Implementation is from this year up to next year, 2024. So that is the expectation. So we hope that it will be great. The reason they are doing this, mainly is say, people cannot really, first they're trying to do away with all of that. And then also to do away the long queues and a lot of people being at the airport to physically check your visas. They want to just do away with all of that so that they become free gates, although it's efficient because they will know who is passing through and who is going out. And when I'm saying that Madam Irene, time no on point. So major updates na yako any topic neso because a very 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 important. In fact, 1 minute nko any topic neso.
Yo, me ma 1 minute ama ya core topic next on me poucho. Monsha mo volumes no very very high. Ain't me a few text messages is omo Facebook and edit story. When kasa, I've tried to lower it at my end, but it's quite high. Ain't normally I am low, but in ADM say
Okay, I'm Professor check my.
Oh, check yeah, okay. I can tell a bit of changing because the what do you call it? Basin and I was shop namity yeah. Lawyer me pacho over to me at was.
Yes. Okay, thank you very much, Madam Marie. Any topic in na bisa teachers, carers, and our students. Omobet me aye application under the skill worker route and so about UK and we yenim say the answer is yes. But ensisan kakra bi abama ye perceive for a shanning so. Enti ye kasa afa points based system and skilled workers are mainly outside of the UK. A kwan ben abefa so obetima backroom ha se oba beye adwuma yana yenim sa bribia ye krom for especially Ghana for yana a kwan efa so backroom no koji visit visa no abaha na bia opekwan bia fa so no watem ana say family roots appendix FM wawari ana oba join no ana say EU family dependence in Sanima. We are moving away a little bit and ye hwe say recently your prime minister Sunak Obama announcement be said say education system no ye boosting with mathematics numeracy enti ye be increase say more from no 1 to 18 nyina no hopefully omo betimi asua maths and sana omo wie secondary school. Now question Obama speech no obia started say omo bisa no ne say na hwan na obekire sa enkra no maths no because it's a good thing to introduce. It's a very very nice thing to get the headlines going that I was a mofrano isua maths. Now why the bachelor one? It is all sure now aligning up with Home Office or more new policy or more diaba say from next month the teachers not first your friend and qualified teacher status. So K2S omo kwana na nkomutimi eche ade okroma say Home Office for say so you a teacher now qualify outside of the UK. Don't worry, you can apply and come and teach in England schools. So we're going to take it again. So we a teacher now one qualify our UK enti unye QTS unye qualify teacher status for UK ha first na kanu no mu here as not much de wa yes say so we a teacher. So young fan say Mr. Adai is a teacher in Ghana. What try the be uko training college where we na what try the be 4 years. And I what say asema ye ken. And anka opese wo ba UK say na obetry the. Ebia we a PE teacher. Me pacho the first thing na obeye any. And then me trust me man is simple so that because yenya course bebre people are wanting to know how can I come. So mofra yana mo busa say lawyer me a teacher ni me person me ba UK nti obetimi aye application bi ama me amma ba na. The point is it's not because you are a teacher that you can apply under the scheme na yede aba say teacher for betimi ba UK. No. That is not the case. The issue is that we a teacher. So, and no, they will about the umbrella of the scheme. You are a teacher. So the next thing you have to do before, say, obe free or lawyer, no, and they say, obe shishe a job. So you would have to look for a job because so ope so the visa beer backroom under the skilled worker route, whether care or teacher, even so you're a student in poor, won't mean kasa obe visa. So we a student no by UK no by pay school. You have to look for the school first. And sana what made the school no offer na idea man about same as teacher dey omo dey benti pacho mo share ni mo pese mo hu teacher route no how is working no ne tetie mo nyina ne say obekọ online and our family member bi wo krom ha man nhwehwe school a omo pe teacher yemfa ne say bi a London Academy they are looking for a music teacher. Now, also, we are very good. And no, now, Ghana, you have a lot of experience. Obey application to London Academy. So, obey music teacher. Now, we go through the selection process. You be interview. They also may be omaye. Omu foul a jumano. Say we a teacher. They will give you a letter. So, who accept here? Then you can apply as a teacher from Ghana to come to England to teach. It is all sure. And sana obeji offer no. Obehe say sa school no London Academy no. Omo sponsorship license. Omo timi sponsor somebody like we visa national or Ghana no to come here. Inti me pacho some job search na. You just don't have to just search for teacher roles. And they be online, member my website, but any institutions in Indiana award licenses. The good thing, major research, what I found was the fact that higher education and our further education, so colleges, and universities in India, most likely, yana omo licenses, sponsor licenses, no mutim sponsor because of the fact that omo tie you professors, academics from outside of the UK, but primary school, secondary school, no, na omo licenses. But then again, so we a teacher, Ghana, and I said baby outsider. Normally, baha bachelor, then primary and secondary school, they are hard drink kakra. You hard drink because of kasa nunti, and crown no more hard drink. But as a tutor or a lecturer, college and a university, it doesn't matter because they are adults. So it's just what you're teaching, not how you say it. It's me pacho. Say opese oba kromha as a teacher. Home office for say yes. Teacher no more sa table no so shortage occupation list no ye also. Now to come no go first online look for work. So wunya role as a teacher bisa institution say omo sponsorship license because we will be here sa course we will be here certificate of sponsorship. Now what mean the application number. Say omo sponsorship license na so omo ma wa adwuma na afena na wo ba be frɛ lawyer say lawyer menya adwuma e ba be kyerɛ ade e London Academy enti bacho your application ne ma me say o hwehwɛ adwuma mo betima call teaching vacancy services gov website ho teaching jobs ni nyina mo de be go. You can also do your private search, so you can do individual school search, and as family members can help you look for any role or person or share. Enti me person mo nse so ofra na se wunyanya adwuma lawyer ntimi nya bibia emwo. Unlike the healthcare visa no, we say school there is so easy say you come for obekwa akoseti school na waka say for teachers amoma ba. And untina reliance na kwa more of generic say owa obehwehwe w'adwuma na wunya waba enti teacher for no modie no so opese oba ha eba beye teaching job you have to have a job offer from a school that is licensed home office sponsor. You can speak, read, write and understand English. Mepacho ebia teaching training na okoye no na enye university enti owo diploma uni degree start de also we sa English language, reading, listening, speaking and writing now pass it. Then the salary now institution offer no also emit the threshold. Your landing threshold and your outside landing threshold. So more qualified teacher status no and only more qualified into non-qualified teacher status no 24,254 starting point. That is inner landing and outer landing a bit less 22,924. Into so share you man so that's a school no so move to 18,000 and now 21,000. You will not meet the requirement. Yeah, no, but we know that most likely all the job vacancies for teaching will be up than what the Home Office have said. Enti me pacho sa wo tie me wo Ghana wo ye teacher ni opese oba UK. First go and look for a job. Se wunya adwuma no na mo fa se be kire ade a na afi waba lawyer ho ana se wa obetima ye nso a why your application no na waba aba be kire ade. So that is what is happening in summary. You move on. Now you number 2. Can you still apply for a health and care worker visa? That's the question that we ask. Last week in the Bibi says, so we oba under the health and care worker visa route as well. Government introduce sa route or the 1 year time limit eto so say you be review I say omo say here carers again still and into yana bibia I'm say a bit anxious with regards to whether this will continue or not. Although I cannot confirm today that it will continue or it will not continue, we are hopeful that it will continue because say almost on be review BB February up to date but they are even doing things like reducing the fee to generate a cost for employers. So that is a good indication that it may continue. So any application under the health and care worker route now, go ahead and do it. Won't cancel it. It's going on. Until such time, Omobe make announcement say, but they still need the carers to come. And therefore, it's something that is going to continue. I was reading a blog from one of our top barristers, or Shesa areas, or no, he thinks that it's going to even be around indefinitely because we still need carers. And then EU law and EU funding to me, mastered and community ban because when they want to come now, they also have to apply for a work visa to come. And therefore, such shortage, so we are researcher, you see about over 100,000 carers in our here, so they can't fill that post. And nature say ebe kosunti bacho mama is going on. So yen twaso and yen de say ayana ye bisa say ye free ade bi code 6145 for healthcare workers. That is the code that you need. And also so ebe den na wetimi abakroma ya kan wasem all the time. Just a quick reminder. Same as I said about teachers coming in, so we carer ewo Ghana. Next opese oba UK as a healthcare worker now visa is the same. Me pacho hwehwe adwuma. Make the can say school there den say you chrome for no and as individuals best set up. Although say you can set up an academy, but it is not something that can be done so easily. Therefore, with the care no there, nyame ya dom yen chrome for any other individuals no etime biebie businesses ometimi are successful acquiring sponsorship licenses omotimi fa enipa enti eno de mudidi nkomo a na muhu employers na omo hia enipa na all that you have to do is Ghana opeso baha as a healthcare worker na wonya visa edeba eno so the same obehwehwe adwuma no it is a company no and an employer no e fall na wɔma wo offer letter na afei wo de ayɛ application na waba. Then again, wobɛhwɛ adwuma no first and sana lawyer abam ayɛ application no ama wo. Eligibility requirement no unse ya na yɛse ɛwɔ sɛ adwuma no number 1 ɛwɔ list no so na meka yɛ no ɛwɔ sɛ woyɛ healthcare worker. Ɛwɔ sɛ wo employer no ebetua wo sika a yɛahyehyɛ ato hɔ sɛ wobɛtumi atua. Ɛwɔ sɛ wonya English language requirement. Then again is the writing, reading, listening and reading. Ɛwɔ sɛ woyɛ criminal checks wɔ country na wowɔ mu no na wode aba sɛ wonni criminal record biara. Na wayɛ tuberculosis no nso so aka ho. Woyɛ saa nneɛma wei nyinaa then na wayɛ wo application. Ya na take about 3 weeks no more make a decision. Cost of applying no is not that expensive as compared to say be a baby journey ukuna na we. Now, so wo partner and our dependent children, utimi de omo ka wo application no ho ba. Wo nko na wo ba no, se wo pese wo show se wo betimi asupport wo ho a, you need an amount of 1,270 in your account na awom for about 1 month. But so percent would the partner account you will need £285 in addition to so you just look for about 1,600 so person no partner neighbor. So the about free account the first child you have to also have about 315 in addition to the mabosono and any other subsequent child will be £200. It's the good thing with the healthcare visa is that you can come here with your partner and all your children. Won't kwana when you're Jumano, but ubit me wo yere ene wo manyina aka ho aba kroma say that is the good thing. Won kwa na wo be meet sa English language requirement no but maintenance no and I'll be sure say o ma do mo ka ho no so you can afford to look after them. The only time you don't have to show the maintenance is if wajuma for na letter na o mo de ma no mo ka kire wo say o mo betua wo ka in advance so you have money to maintain yourself the first day you enter the UK. So that is the time that you don't have to show the maintenance. Other than that, that is what you have to show. So sure, why your criminal checks, when your certificate, why your tuberculosis certificate, when your offer letter, LST, sika ibetua uro ni bibia. Na elastic sometimes we benya offer letter. Jumano be last for about 3 years and now 5 years. The good thing with the healthcare worker visa no, and it's same as the teacher role no, and it's you for say yama 3 years no waba. Ewa nessa woda so ye adwuma no anase woda so ye the same healthcare no with another company or license you can renew and get once you get 5 years lawful residence under this route which may apply for indefinite leave. That is brilliant thing. So your application no aba as a healthcare worker. Now one kwana will buy now partner ewo Ghana. And you can come and then the partner can apply and come on his or her own as well to join you. So you don't and just obey at the same time. You can leave him or her and come and then they will join you. Same as your dependent. Samoba kroma say yana questions that motai busani say. Ebia my employer no hardwin and I say bia or see adwuma no eni ho nti you are worried that you may not meet the requirement for your renewal. You can look for another sponsorship in the same umbrella. So if other care services na do buy na say na adwuma no conform nti untimi nya adwuma meet the requirement na you can go and look for any care services na one no amount a new letter a best sponsor now which media continue to be here as under that same route. So that is also a good thing. Now, so na baby ba visa wo na no abi na obenya onya British there but the wo no eno na obey application na ono so wenya ebi. So shema teacher and healthcare no a go in power is the same. Unya adwuma first. Na employer no was sponsorship license so obetimi their sponsor. Obetimi maintain wo ho. O meet the requirements why English tuberculosis when your criminal certificate na what the your application na waba. Now will lead to settlement as well. So say amount 3 years and I amount 5 years then obetimi or extension when your settlement. So that is the two. Now young number 3, can a student, visa holder or dependent apply to change or switch to a skilled worker visa if already in the UK? This is a question that any people be able to say. say yedim say nan say ye krom for especially Ghana a school for no more yard pa obiara person ba be ne masters obey the top up na as we say life is dynamic and not static. Sometimes muba muntimi ebu ha bibi happen to untimi nko school no and as bia he can no longer afford the school fees. Not just say untimi nko school ne dia yenim say the reason why you came was as a student. It is waba ne say wonko school na then they will revoke or cancel your student visa. But before say omobeye ne sa no you have you have options available to you. So number one, so we come here with a student visa. Nasa bibi nti school no won't mean to us. You can switch, okay? So medical health and care worker visa. Ubetimi say we student no when you juma ewo adai health care services. That's what sponsorship licenses no more juma. Ubetimi switch from student aba by worker. It's absolutely fine. You can do that. You can switch. You have to meet the health and care worker visa requirements, That is when you're juma Nippon War licenses. Maintain it. So we need 12 months you have to show that you can still maintain yourself. You have to still show that you have the English. Now what's my switch? Now you do. Adia ayana ehia ne say. Mo ba hana man ko school no. Obo horoma oba or then the partner ne buy. The partner is student, only a dependent of that student. And I'm saying, main partner only a student, non school. No, why we dependent? Only you are tied together. It is one school no a cancel and visa na cancel also there. Now, question in say partner na school. Now he or she is reluctant to look for work to switch. Can you do you on your own to switch? The answer is yes. So 2 weeks ago, one of our brothers came to see me, and then one wife na ebai. The wife na student, and one dependent. But omubai and nema anko yenti omuntematete. But they are so married. Now he wanted to switch, and then he has been told that you can. We application eman, but so within 2 weeks, omuden visa amano. So ubetima switch on your own because. At the date of your application, so we check your status. Now visa no so valid. You can switch. Now the only issue is say you revoke your visa no. Then you are illegal because all these skilled worker visa asoma ye kaninyi na no. So we are illegal. Won't me any application what you can say you have to go back to Ghana and apply and come. So open say student visa. Now when you're sure. Just go online, check your immigration status. As I said with the updates, BBI online services, you can check. If you can generate a share code, that means your visa is intact. And the law, paragraph 34 of immigration rules say, the date you submitted your application online is the date your application was submitted. So if on that day, not your visa is valid, then you submitted your application whilst your leave was extant. So the Home Office cannot say, maybe I travel visa. No. If on that day, we leave, you can apply to switch. The area are successful. You were about 4 instances are now Oman school, either main student or dependent, but you check his status, you travel visa. Then you can do the application and switch. And yet skilled worker visa no kwana bit switch it too. You can say only be a baha as couple. Na montematitia. You can divorce the person who divorcing. While we are dependent of the student, what divorcing into and montemati. So you won't have that dependent visa anymore. But there's a grace period, okay? So you have about 28 days to act quickly. Now you can divorce the person, marry somebody. And to send your skill work and put now person switch that's also called under the appendix F. Now when there will be settled or has here. You can also marry that person and then apply and remain here. And that's all by a single. We a student. One go school no. We need you maybe, but who partner or settled. We put me as switch and then I form a relationship. Someone for 2 years. You have to marry. And then you can put in an application under appendix FM as somebody who has a family life of a person who is settled. So that is also an option for you. And the students now, maba hase na man ko school no na mo pese mo hu se mo betima switch no. The answer is yes, if say and cancel will leave in a crown. It doesn't matter say when we students, and also when we the dependent of the student, you can apply and switch if your leave is still extant. Now meet all the other requirements. What we dependent now by maybe I want meet English, so now you are doing on your own, so you have to meet the English language requirement. It's Madam Marine, it's almost 10. To me fancy na yen twaso to be ba na ye ano ama.
Your lawyer Richard Yeta was a pa for enlightening us on students and this work permit. I'm say teacher for the end there. And then the first time I'm at it. Yebebo hunde rule. Na a teacher for no move, almost aswati. I feel I would do a video na to a 92.4 FM Rainbow Radio. Yeah, live DAB Plus and so. Oko Facebook and so a Rainbow Radio UK with me and then a legal hour with BWF solicitors. Lawyer Richard paying Cassia and a wajin kundra and a payer. Or church and semi you were America cra, ain't no me pamocha Utie na was sebia. It doesn't necessarily have to be on subject or can wasem, but any immigration issue question bia will be and I pay wutimi for not what the lawyer Richard name na obey you ano. Nama ubetimi afre a 0208 1334646 0208 1334646. Okay, Obi Abahamano so entino Yebefano. Hello, good morning. It's the same meaning.
Some person maybe Lawyer Richard at them.
Yo, any child Lawyer Richard there.
Lawyer Richard, Afishapo.
My brother, Pacho where there?
Pacho me here pa.
Very good.
Pacho, you are not paying Matthew na me bisa ascendia madam to be. When you're in Krata now or your private life, I had not to 10 years a route. And no, see, can maybe say, is there a way of it me as switch about skilled worker route? So, can be on 10 years or the private, so.
I'm say, yeah, echoes be what. It's not maintain here, but my name is
or say Nadam for no your private life.
Yeah.
Or person or switch it.
Yeah.
From the private life to meaning to what?
To
a skilled worker route.
Yes.
Obetimi ayana.
Yes. So the answer is yes. Now, me my home baby are offer, but no say. Madam Irene, say a mom live to remain in the UK under the private life. Minimum say be a 20-year rule and I say be our rely on a partner and I say in a basuntina yamano. Sa 2.5 now. Say private life.
And you 20-year route.
Good. So that is a very, very good question because see the 2.5 years live in the mount under say paragraph 276 ADE in a private life. No, so you cannot switch to come to the 5-year route, okay? The reason why they put you under the 10-year route and they say, oh, your application now you did not meet the immigration status requirement at the time. But so immigration status now starts so you maintaining you can apply and switch and come under the 5-year route, whether parent or partner. But for the 20-year rule, almost say you have to be on it for the 10 years before you can apply for your indefinite. Now, so private life so na unya ejuma as a carer, you can apply and switch because all switching na more requirements there can say you cannot switch if you are here on a visited visa or on temporary basis and all. So private life rule no the last one it says if you have been granted any leave under the private life you cannot switch. So, although senka enye 20-year rule no nanka ye other say bia ugina oba so na ende ma na we 10-year route and I say ugina o partner so na ma under the 10-year route you could have switched but say the ma under the 20-year rule no eso ye the ma under the 20-year rule so a private life na unfortunately you cannot switch. It's not a punishment. They are just trying to make sure that say oba ha and what's not illegal 20 years and a amount asitna. You have to be on the leave na the amount for 10 years before you can settle here. So any other leave a the amount under private life, you know, you cannot switch and come to the skilled worker route. You know, so unfortunately that you can. But senka yede mawo under maybe a parent and yede mawo under the 10-year route and also we partner and yede mawo under the 10-year route, then you could have applied to switch and go under the skilled worker route. So my brother.
Okay, thank you very much, Lawyer Richie.
Thank you too. Thank you. Bye. Your line 2. Masana Bekasano obi ewo tablet no so wo free Ghana. Me patro will be holding on now. Line 2 akasa we are namafa. Why? Thank you.
Oh, okay.
Line 2, me patro, go ahead.
Yeah.
Well, number end is 063, me patro, kasa.
Fine. 10.
Hello?
The question. Hello, because what mean can?
One so kakwa, why?
Morning.
Morning.
Good morning, Richard.
Morning.
The family free Ghana ba. It is a copa, let's say the South Copa by 1 year. Where crabba. Priority service, I'm my baby. The second time.
Okay, open so when your priority service, like Richard, that's this question. Or person on your priority.
That's it, I know, Emma, a spouse visa, say intercurrency, no. Time frame, so they will apply with that priority, so it take how long?
Until we are free Ghana, right?
Nah, that's right.
Okay. Like Richard and Pacho are clear.
No.
Or person or your spouse visa for the wife from Ghana.
Yeah.
Or person who say Otimiano as a priority application, Anna. Is that service available for spousal visas?
So the answer is yes. But the priority application from Ghana, no, Madam Irene, any effective. Uko se odu baby a oye payment na obetima opte se opeso oye no priority service. But then you pay extra and the time a bit take for them to consider the case, you know, it's almost the same as the standard. Although say they no bako akwa any fingerprints, you know, obe who difference. You better not tell me be a come different nessa name. But my advice is that so we or partner route application from Ghana, you just have to do the standard one because the priority one is not as effective as Senkawo Chrome Hana where priority and we call the same day na no or mobile amount. It doesn't really work. But and yes, you can say be and to bit me I try. So the answer is yes, you can do a priority, but it's not really a priority as they say.
It will not be worth your money. You know, Bema, if I show clear.
But the normal one, it takes how long the time?
Okay, time scale for the normal application, Lawyer Richard.
Sorry, say that again.
Or say it's a 1 year priority, and or go through the normal application.
How long will it take?
Yes, how long would it take?
It's normally 6 months, but I think say or more year there, you know, just give yourself 3 to 6 months or more make a decision.
Okay.
That's right.
Yes, yeah, that's
Maybe one change, maybe one change, no, maybe one change. Why? That's it.
yeah, that's it. Bye bye. Okay. Okay. I was trying to pick the person in Ghana. Hello.
Hello.
Okay. Wow, number ending 852. No, hold on, mommy. Why?
Okay, thank you.
Ghana caller. Me pacho. Mutimi bisawa se.
Oh, me pacho. Me pese me da lawyer se pa edanase. O nejuma o jumboa. Na me pese me bisa se skilled worker switch no. Me nua wo ho oye degree nurse na oye no masters in public health nursing. Ti onya nwie mum but is it possible for him to switch while say all school now?
So, also unia or the student visa na back from ha say.
Yes, if I understand now, when you are not student visa or a skilled worker, right?
Or a student.
No, or a student visa.
Okay, no, person
But
switch
only
to a
any
skilled
course,
worker.
no.
Yes.
Now we are in his course,
but onye course no ogusu a oko.
Okay.
I obetima switch so utia on say make no make say obi a odi student visa abakrom ha na school no one couple no you know otimi switch it are successful nti wa oko school na bibia happen na wontimi continue course no you can also switch as well. Yes. I obetimi switch.
Obetimi switch. Me pacho BWF solicitors someone ama obetimi dia ma unuanu ama na fe.
Oh, okay. Me pacho mate.
Oh, mo number.
Me pacho me lawyer there me one personal contact.
Oh, I see. Okay then. Yeah, that's it. Kacho unuanu ko hu mo why?
Me pacho mate.
Okay, yeah, that's it. Bye. Bye.
Yo.
Okay. Line 1852. Number any 852. Me pacho idro so bisa wasem why?
Pacho from Richmond, Free Bristol. I'm sure lawyer partner Jim Madawdi. The main name is Solicitors. But just we have Ghana na Obakumuha with food worker. Now who as a husband. The is it possible to be a general to a genius like that?
That's what I think.
Okay. Lawyer, what's your time?
And the other boy, Madam Marine. I don't know why. So when they omokasa that speaker no, about 3 echoing, you know, and then it muddled the whole thing.
The volumes are quite high. Me low one over half, but still, it's still giving feedback, ain't it? Mini abema, me pacho bisa wasem you.
I'm passionate say we ever come as a skilled worker. Na who come as a partner, who come as na. So kata ewa. I should meet na so the gen kata.
Okay, yeah, I get it. So so your brother bisa said so we are bakroma with a skilled worker visa. Na we and a partner na wo kroma na wo no ni krata e wo kroma e bia wo krata e wo e na wo ha obetimi ejana so I application to remain here with her. So the answer is yes and no. Yes, because Obeko Ghana now acquire application aba join. So that is yes. No, because say make us admit mu acquire didn't time I won't mean your application or chroma yes, we need immigration status. And to say we visa now we ha illegal. Won't mean your application no UK ha se we depend or partner na or skilled worker visa na eso. There can be an exception. Yamfa say wonen mami wo yiri wonen wo eba ana eba na wonen wo no so yama no sa skilled worker visa ne bi say bia mami no 3 years yama ne ba no 3 years, so that child is your child under human rights. You betima catch home office for ne say because of say moye family unit na yefra de bi gen 3.2 wo application na a skilled worker visa ena wono no ene ne wo so, but wo de wo ye wo application ne say Ubana wo kroma na bia oba no start school ya wo de ne school maame no oye adwuma because full time until ya wo supporting no, we can do application for you under human rights to be here, because the only time you can do the application na who needs to sustain human rights. Skilled worker no there just wo visa and what me aswitch akọ ono ne so wo ni visa ne there ye be catch the home office for ne say omunfa visa ne maw under gen 3.2. That is human rights. You have family life with your child or limited leave. Under normal circumstances, Chroma saw your application. I wasn't Albania British, not your partner settled. This is a case where your partner has only a skilled limited leave to remain on the skilled worker route, and Albania also limited leave. But Gen 3.2, no human rights say yes, assess your application in your share. Not say you refuse you. It may affect Akran, and the consequences will be harsh on the child. They may continue. So it's a 50-50 chance application. You may be able to do the application if abofra woman. But say you won't kwana you know, more hot there, me pacho. Oh yeah, or mobile rejected because only assetna ewo chroma. Mamma we saying count. Yen na odi kan busa say wo 20-year rule and a mao 2.5. Now, can you switch because of one person will be chat journey 10 years, you know? Can you switch to go maybe when you're as a carer and as a teacher? Can you switch, you know? Now me catch and say on to me switch because of say a private life. Now, say private life, you know, oh shit, say 20-year rule now. Or would have immigration room and it's a first and a discretionary leave now outside of the immigration rules. You know, into first in the say 20-year rules near the mouth, those days now outside of the immigration rules now, then you can. But on only 20-year rule, you know, and I'm saying yeah, the man under paragraph 276 AD na immigration rules, you know, so intino. Obetima switch into my brother, first one, no, you can switch because of say our application was under the immigration rules and yet outside of it. So that's into all the idea me pacho say a benimu dia I just say Ghana. And I Ghana so also who say there is a ban because so Abahabe overstay. When you go back, you know, there will be a ban. The only time there won't be a ban is there is a human right. So you are coming to join your wife, so there is human right, there's family life, so you may be okay to come. But I think say going to Ghana no a problem. It's you know, opesa okwa hun lawyer na yen assess nhwe say e be ya de a betima aboa a wonko ka ho, okay?
Okay, I'm say clear explanation here, very, very clear. Maybe I'm clear numbers and yeah, they betu to dra. Obetimi, a friend lawyer Richard, and any of the lawyers in Omo na Oma Mountain. If you do not answer there to a high Rainbow Radio 92.4 FM, say no echo. Ain't no minim say lawyer Anne in social or per se or my a bit of a recap of what lawyer Richard de Bray and Ewa Potokasanu. And Timema lawyer Anne Quina or the ne dear Abre na ya na ya sami up and ya did program no abe for any. Lawyer Anne.
Hello everyone again. So now on to the English summary. Today, the topic for today was teachers, carers, students. Find out if you can apply for a UK skilled worker visa. So what is a, a skilled worker visa? It essentially allows skilled people from outside of the UK to come into the UK in order to work in the UK for up to 5 years. Now I'm just going to provide an overview. To qualify for the skilled worker visa, you must do a job that is in the list of eligible occupations. So the Home Office has come up with a list which can be found on their website. And you have to make sure that your job is in the list. Second of all, you have to work for a company approved by the Home Office. So again, you can do your individual research. The Home Office has published on its website a list of organizations that have a sponsorship license. And thirdly, there is a salary requirement that has to be met. Now for teachers, if you are not a qualified teacher in the UK, as Lawyer Richard said, you can still come to the UK and work as a teacher. So to apply, you need a job offer from a school that is a licensed Home Office sponsor. So as Lawyer Richard said, you have to go online and ask, no, you have to go online and you have to check whether that school or university has a sponsorship license. That's the first thing that has to be done. So you cannot just apply to any type of school or university. They have to be on the list of eligible organizations, and then the process can start and you can come to us and then we can apply for the skilled worker visa. Second of all, you have to meet the English language test. So that means that if, for example, you didn't do your GCSEs or A-levels here, you'd have to either have done a degree in English, or you'd have to sit the English language test and you'd have to pass it at level B1. And in terms of the salary, if you are working within London, you'd have to earn around 34,000, whilst if it's outside of London, you'd have to earn around 24,254. So again, this means that you cannot just apply to any institution. You have to earn a certain amount of money in order to, qualify under the skilled worker visa. Now on to health and care workers. You can still apply under this route. Lawyer Richard did mention that he cannot guarantee for how long you can still apply under this route, but for now you can. So this visa is for qualified doctors, nurses, health professionals, and adult social care professionals, and it's quite similar to the teacher's requirement. You have to be a qualified doctor, and you have to look for a organization that has a sponsorship license. So you cannot apply to any organization. You need to meet the English language requirement, and you also have to show that you can maintain yourself. I believe that Lawyer Richard mentioned that if you have completed your 5 years under this route, then you can apply for indefinite leave to remain. Now, on to students and whether they can switch. The answer is yes, you can switch to the skilled worker route or family route. So let's say you came to the UK under a student visa and you're here now and perhaps you don't have the money anymore, you cannot afford to pay your school fees, you can switch, so that's good news. You just have to make sure that your leave is intact and that you meet the requirements for the route that you want to switch to. If your leave has expired, then you'd unfortunately have to go back to where you came from, let's say Ghana, and then you can make the application from there. So that's just a quick summary. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Lawyer Annie. Lawyer Richard, you better mwase. Say money edi juma anapay. Enti nyame ya aduma dasene. Eti for besa inso atomonka. Lawyer Richard.
Thank you very much, Madam Marine. Thank you, Doctor. I know that you are at the background. Thank you very much. So what's me? Minimum sena Jenny no air hardware. What's my ban over bomb majumidi yakoso. I dare kitchen me debate short so answer your concept. Many about 4 queries about students no more hand on person more switching. And now will be some question be. The Medebe count is say if you receive an award from a government or international scholarship agency in the last 12 months, we say sometimes students need to have mobile scholarship na eba suya de. Sa omo student scholarship na eba de mono. So it's a core skill that ultimate because already there was a program that you belong to and I do buy. It is a ultimate and sa course over 12 months you cannot switch to any skilled worker route or any skilled route. The short of it is that if you have received an award from a government or international scholarship agency in the 12 months before the date of your application, which covers both fees and living costs for studying in the UK, then you must have a written consent to the application from the government or the agency before switch. So you can switch. You can only do that if government and agency or scholarship have consented to you doing that. That is the only term. Obetimi associative women and also ensoma. Enti nitete mu nyina ne se me pacho se opese obahanum under any skilled worker route. First of all, you look for the job, not because you can't just come because you're a teacher. You can't just come here because you're a student or because you're a healthcare worker. Look for the job first. Unya then not lawyer abem ade sa offer na wenya no aye application ama. That is nitite munya. Thank you very much for your mamunyina. A very, very happy new year once again. You hope so. Next week we will sign ababedi eshiemu. Take care and God bless you.
So yadamo ase bebre. It's here for yadamo ase. Adrosa is up next with the New Day show. Stay tuned. Nyame enshamu.
Yes. So just a few questions on the Facebook Live. I think that because of topic in here, skilled worker, there are a lot of issues on there that we need to clarify. So if you put on the screen for us, and then we can. So this one is from. Do applicants need IELTS to apply? Yes, so the English na so reading, listening, writing, and speaking. Yes, sometimes or a teacher, but when say Ghana, training colleges, it's not university. So you're a teacher now, and that's there is English language requirement. You have to meet B1 with the speaking and listening and all of the 4 now. Yes, you have to take the English. The only time you don't have to, they say, degree. Now I active comparability statement to support that your degree was taught in English. Then you will meet the English language requirement. So the answer is yes, you need the English. That is, if you don't have a degree, then you have to take the test and pass. So please, if you are a teacher and applying for skilled worker visa, can you add your wife or husband as a skilled worker visa, into bracket teacher? Yes. So as I explained, if you are applying as a teacher or a healthcare worker, you can add, yes, you can add your partner. You just have to meet a bit higher maintenance threshold. So instead of the 1,300, you have to add about 300 to that. So can I also work account for at least 28 days, that's 1 month. And the answer is yes, you can add your partner and your children as well. You don't have to do the application at the same time to come together. You can come to the UK, start your job, and then later bring your partner or your children to join you. So that is absolutely fine. So please, is it possible for somebody who does not have health certificate to apply under the care visa? No. So as we explained, you are not coming here because you are a teacher or you are a healthcare worker. You are coming here because you are a teacher or a healthcare worker and you have secured a job in the UK. So you have a job offer, and that employer who is employing you has a license to sponsor people to come from outside the UK to work. So you are not coming here because you are a teacher. You are coming here because you are a teacher and you have a job to come to do. And that is the reason why you are applying for a visa to come. Because you have a job, you have to come here. And you need a visa because you are not a non-visa national. So that is, in short, the answer. Can a health care skilled worker with residence permit go on a holiday and back? Cosmos. I mean, you know that is, yes, the healthcare and skilled worker person with a residence permit can indeed go outside, and come back, of course, because so you can always go and come back. You don't have to stay for more than 6 months. Yeah. So Daisy is saying, I was a teacher or a graduate teacher in Ghana, taught for 13 years in secondary school. I came to the UK and did my master's in business economics, passed with merit, have pre-settled status. How do I apply to be a teacher in the UK? So Daisy, you are not talking about a visa. You're talking about how to become a teacher. You have to just do so you have to just look for work, because this is not a visa. So for you won't have the qualified teacher status because you qualified in Ghana. The master's you've done is not the teacher training, but that is a very, very boost to your status. So just look for a job, and then you can use your certificate to evidence the fact that you are a teacher, and then you can start teaching. One thing is that in England, you can teach if you are a graduate. So if you came through the master's degree, you can teach. You don't even necessarily have to have gone to a training teaching school. So you can see that in colleges and universities, people are solicitors and they are teaching law, but they did not go to a teaching training school. So that is for you. So you can apply for a teaching role, although But even your case is even better because you were a trained teacher, and then you have done a master's. So of course you can teach in the UK. So just look for a job, and that will be okay. And then Professor says we have a last one. Hi, if someone is already in the UK and has overstayed and the partner has skilled worker visa, can they be issued same visa? No. So I think we've answered this. Lawyer Annie explained it quite in detail that you should have a leave that is extended to apply. The only time you could actually go around that is, as I mentioned, that if there is a child between you as a couple and you play a role in that child's life, we can do an application under human rights for you. So any refusal will be harsh on the child. It's a 50-50 chance application, but on the surface, if you are here and your leave has expired and you are looking into applying to remain here with your partner who has a skilled worker visa, the answer is no. You have to apply from outside the UK. So now I have the green light to go and start work. So Lawyer Annie, thank you very much. Professor Ade, thank you very much. Inti etifo nyame yadoma. Next week you better send mo edi eshia. Muntaki care. God bless you. Thank you.
This is our world. Here we are in our community. There are the laws. There are the regulations. We have BWF solicitors. BWF solicitors, experts in all aspects of the law, family law, civil litigation, all immigration and nationality issues, representation in court, marriage and divorce. We pride ourselves to give you excellent legal services and follow through till we get you the right result and decisions. That is our mutual satisfaction. We have a team of excellent qualified solicitors and support team to help you every step of the way. Our senior partner, with over 30 years of unbroken service to the community, is a member of the Family Law Panel and has advised several lawyers and institutions in many legal matters. He is qualified to practice both in the UK and in Ghana. Come to us. Speak to us. Let us represent you. We are your trusted community partners when it comes to the law. Locate us on the 4th floor of the Anna House, 214 to 218 High Road at Seven Sisters in North London, N15 4NP. Nearest train station, Victoria Line to Seven Sisters Station, exit number 2. We are open for all consultations from Monday to Friday, 9:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. Weekends by appointment only. Call us now on 0208 493 7340 or 077 127 61884. BWF Solicitors, your trusted legal partner.